Boxing talk. You know, that's what I'm gonna start calling these lives now, just boxing talk, because it's gonna be everything boxing related, boxing fights, boxing tip, boxing training, whatever you name it. I'm gonna have it boxing talk. I'm gonna just wait for people to start showing up. I mean, we're gonna start answering some questions. Choking a little bit. I just ate, so I probably should drink more water. What's up, guys? Back at it again with another boxing talk. Yo, what's up? Another boxing talk. Anything boxing related, as far as like boxing tips, boxing fights, whatever. If you guys have any questions, put them down below. What's up? What's up? I'm also just right here watching some boxing workouts, watching Mayweather train. As you see right there, we got Mayweather. I think this was for a fight that he was training for Maidana, which was a really good fight. I think it was the second fight. Yeah, right now I'm just watching this Mayweather workout. I feel like I learned a lot from watching other people train, especially fighters like Mayweather. You can never stop learning, never stop learning, never stop growing. And yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Check that. Could you guys hear me now? Could you hear me now? Could you hear me now? All right. Yeah, so let me answer that question one more time. Yeah, it's good not to be a headhunter. You got to work the body. If you work the body, the hands will drop, and then it's gonna give you a lot more room to hit them in the chin or in the temple. So you always want to work the body, especially if they have a high guard. You start working the body, the hands are gonna start falling. That's when you come up top. So yeah, always work the body. Yup. Yeah, I had a coach that told me that one time, because I fought a taller fighter, and he told me to chop him down like a tree, and that's what I did. Keep hitting him in the body. Boom, boom, boom. Because once you work that body, their head's going to fall. So yeah, always mix them up. Mix them up. You want to make sure to mix them up. Don't be a headhunter, and also don't just do it all body. You got to mix them up. Work the body, work the head, combinations. Let me know if you guys have any more boxing questions. I'm gonna start doing these lives about twice a week. I'm gonna call it boxing talk. So if you see me post right before, make sure you check it out. Check this out. See, even Mayweather's working the body. Yeah, body work is definitely underrated. There's a lot of people out there that just try to be headhunters, but Me, me in the amateurs, I had more knockdowns to the body than to the head. Because in the head, you also are you're wearing a headgear. So it does protect you from your chin and your temple. Who do I think is the best in the body? All time, I would say is Julio Cesar Chavez. All time, I would say he's one of the best at the body. Right now, that's a good one. Right now, maybe Canelo does some really good body work too. If you watch Canelo, he always works the body, throws a lot of body shots, and he's a smaller fighter. He always fights taller people. So yeah, you got to work the body. That's the only way you're gonna bring them down to your level. The more you work the body, the more they're gonna be down here. Yeah, so definitely work the body. Don't be a headhunter. I see one. I don't know what that says. Check that out. Check that out. Boom. Body, body. Yeah. As a fighter, you always want to study the greats. Always want to study the greats as a fighter. Oh, that's a good one. Fenito Lopez was a really good fighter. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, Chavez did fight a lot of fighters that weren't in their prime. I mean, I guess not really their prime, but he didn't fight a lot of world champions. Mayweather beat more world champions than Chavez, and he had way less fights. But Chavez, I mean, if you watch him, like he always had really good body work, really good body work. And a tip for all you fighters out there is you see how Mayweather is super relaxed right here? Super relaxed. Always try to be really relaxed when you're fighting. You'll be able to go longer rounds, be able to go um, for longer because you're relaxed. So when you're super tight, your body gets more tired. You just get fatigued faster. So stay relaxed. That's a big one. But no, yeah, I mean Chavez, man, he was a really good fighter. Really good fighter. He did like his first maybe I think it was like 60, 80 fights. He didn't really fight anyone that good. He did beat Roger Mayweather. That was a good win for him. I think another one was Roderick Roderick Taylor, if I'm correct. Meditation. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of fighters that meditate before fights just to clear the mind. Because no matter what, if you have one fight, if you have 100 fights, you're gonna be nervous no matter what. So yeah, I mean, I seen a lot of fighters in the locker rooms just meditating, controlling their breathing, clearing their head. Yeah, it does help. It definitely does help. Just in general, even if you're not a fighter, just meditating helps. Clear the head. Helps you stay relaxed too. Yeah, see how he's just like, it looks like he's just pity patty, but then he's turning his wrist all the way over. And yeah, Roger Mayweather right there. Man, Roger Mayweather was a really good coach. Really good coach. Yeah, Roger Mayweather was a really good coach, really good man too. Yeah, young Floyd was an animal, man. Pretty boy Floyd was an animal. There's not a lot of people that know Pretty boy Floyd. Oh yeah, man, he totally beat the brakes off of Gotti. That was like an amazing fight. He just made easy work out of Gotti. I think the only two fighters that gave Mayweather a good fight was Castillo, the first fight, and who was the other one? Oh, and Maidana. Yeah, I felt bad for Gotti too, real bad. But yeah, those two fighters, Maidana and Castillo. Those are the only two fighters I think gave Mayweather a pretty good fight. Those are close decisions, the first fight. But in the rematch, he made easy work out of both of them. That's why I liked Mayweather, because every time a fight was close, he always did a rematch. And he always made it more convincing the second fight. That's the way it's supposed to be. You know, every time there's a close fight and people are like, oh, like that fight could have went either way. Mayweather always made it look super easy the second fight. Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. Yeah, Chino. Yeah, Maidana was good. He was good. He's the first one to beat Adrian Broner. He was the first one to beat Adrian Broner. Yeah, he was good. He was good. I think that's one of the only fights I'm like, man, that was close. Him and Mayweather, that was a close fight. That fight could have went either way. And it's just those looping punches, like I was saying yesterday, the shoulder roll. Like when fighters do this, they leave their left side right open, so it's perfect for an overhand. And I think that's the punch that Maidana caught him with. Yeah, I mean, around that time that Maidana beat Adrian Broner, yeah, around that time that Maidana beat Adrian Broner, a lot of people were saying that Adrian Broner was going to be the next Mayweather. And then here comes Maidana with the overhand right, boom, floored him. Or was it a straight right? I don't remember, but yeah, every fighter that does a shoulder roll, they always leave this right open, and if you don't block it like this, that two or the overhand's gonna go right in. Oh yeah, man, that guy had the funniest freaking interviews. He said that he took Paulie's girl. Yeah, I remember that. That guy had the funniest fight interviews at the end. Yeah, I remember he said he took Paulie's girl. That was so funny. Yeah, look at that. What do you think of Roger Mayweather as a coach? Rest in peace, Roger Mayweather. He was a really good coach. Look at that. Yeah, as a fighter, you always want to study. Study, study, study. So now that's what I'm doing. Whether you're a fighter or you're a trainer, you're a coach, whatever. You always want to study. Study fighters. Yesterday and today, I've been watching Mayweather, but I think tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be going live tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm definitely gonna watch some film on. I like Sweet Pea too. Sweet Pea, he was a really good defensive fighter. I like to watch a lot of defensive fighters because boxing the goal is to hit and not get hit. Yeah, Roger was definitely a great coach, and he was a good fighter too. He was a world champion. I think he's one of the only coaches that became a world champion too. Him and Robert Garcia. Yeah, I mean that's on. Those two guys were when they were together, when that team was strong, they were unstoppable. Unstoppable. So, oh yeah, right there, Mayweather is barely 45 and all. So I think in this training camp, he was getting ready to fight Marcos Maidana. Yeah, as you can see right there, he was 45 and 0. So yeah, he was getting ready to fight, I think, Marcos Maidana around that time. That was a really good fight. That fight, I was actually I was on my feet the whole time because I was a little worried. I'm a big Mayweather fan, so I was like, man, he cannot lose this. He pulled it out. It was a close fight, but every time Mayweather had a close fight, he always did a rematch and made it look easy the second fight with Maidana and with Castillo. And I think this guy right here too. I think his name was Nate, and they were like good friends in the Olympics. Because if you guys don't know, Mayweather was also an Olympian. I think it was a silver medalist or a bronze medalist. I don't remember, but yeah, he was. He did go to the Olympics. You see how he's like keeping his distance, extending his jab all the way out, and then he's just super relaxed, super composed, having fun, having fun. He lost to the Russia guy. Yeah, I remember that. I just don't remember if it was in the like semifinals or the actual finals. Did he get a bronze or did he get a silver? Don't remember. But I know he lost to that Russian guy. And I heard that Russian guy didn't even do anything else after that. He didn't go pro or nothing. That's crazy to say you're the last one to beat Mayweather. Oh, was in the final, so he got a silver. Yeah, that'd be crazy to say you're the last one to beat Mayweather. And I think like a while back, I saw an interview of the guy that beat Mayweather. He was like super poor. That's crazy. He just works a regular 9 to 5. Yeah, I was hearing too that he was like lived in some apartments and just a regular dude, and he was the last one to beat Mayweather. That's crazy. Even though they said that fight, Mayweather should have won it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I worked with someone that told me they beat Mayweather, I wouldn't believe it either. But there's no way you beat them. Like like if you beat Mayweather right now, you should be like super famous and just like him. I wonder why that guy didn't turn pro. Just decided to stay because he was an Olympic gold medalist, which that's still a really huge, really big accomplishment. Am I Ryan Garcia? Yep, I'm Ryan Garcia. Nah, just playing. Nope, not Ryan Garcia. I don't do steroids. Sorry, I'm sorry to let you down, but I'm not on roids. Nope, not Ryan Garcia. I'm just here watching Mayweather fight, studying. That's it. Talking to you guys. If you guys have any boxing related questions, make sure you put them down below and I will answer them. I have a 22-year boxing career, so I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Are you right? That's funny though. I think yesterday someone said that I look like Rayo. If you guys don't know who Rayo is, that he's also a pro boxer too. But nah, if you guys know me, my name is Eddie. Eddie. Ready Eddie. Yeah, someone yesterday. Oh, that was you. Yeah, that was funny. I was like, yeah, Rayo. He's good though. Like I like Rayo. He's good. Who's my favorite boxer of all time? Right here. Look, I'll show you right now. Right there. That's my favorite boxer of all time. Mayweather all day. Chavez was good too, man. But this guy, if they would have fought, he would have made easy work out of Chavez. Boxing is brutal. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Boxing is it was named the I think the number one hardest sport in the whole world. That's the first one. I've never heard that. Jose Cesar Lopez. He's good too though. He was good. He got a lot of good fights. I'll say that. He was involved in a lot of big fights. He fought Canelo. He fought everybody. Roy Jones Jr. Man, he in his prime. I'll say this: no one out there could beat Roy Jones Jr. in his prime. No one. No one. That guy was the GOAT in his prime. No one could beat him. I'll say that right there. Roy Jones Jr. in his prime, the best ever. But he messed up his career because he kept fighting, kept losing and losing and losing and losing. You dislocate your shoulder twice. I will say this, man. Definitely be careful when you're working out, when you're boxing. If you have a messed up shoulder, always try to warm up good, and don't try to like load up on the bags. Don't try to throw bombs and stuff. Just stay nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Don't throw power. Mayweather's from Michigan. Oh, Romero Bice, man, that guy was crazy. As far as skill wise, I don't know about how good he was skill wise because he wasn't really skilled. He was more like of a grit type fighter. Like he had like a lot of gut. Like he'll get on your head. Yeah, if you spar and you get tired, the best thing I'll tell you to do is run, 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 run. Do a lot of running. Yeah, I don't know exactly what city Mayweather was from. If you guys want to look that up. Let me know. I think he was from. I have no idea. I just know he was from Michigan. Yeah, if you get tired of sparring, make sure you do a lot of running. Oh, Grand Rapids. There you go. That's where he was from. Run and swim. Yeah, swimming is really good too. There's a lot of good fighters that do a lot of swimming too. So yeah, swimming is definitely good too. I will say this: like you're trying to hit stop while you can. Do not stop. I have clients that I train that are 65 years old and they're still boxing, but they're boxing for fitness to stay fit. It's a really good exercise if you're doing it right. And it'll keep you young. Trust me. Just don't go out there with this dumb form and trying to be a hero throwing haymakers. No. Know exactly how you should be boxing. Good form. You'll be good. Boxing is one of the best workouts out there. I'll be going live every single Tuesday to do a live boxing workout. Every single Tuesday. Do a live boxing workout for you guys. So make sure you um, tune in Tuesday. I'll make a post probably like Monday or Tuesday morning that I'll be going live. My stance, I do both. So I fight in the orthodox stance and I fight southpaw too. But I'm originally orthodox. So that's my stance. I could switch though. It took me a while to learn how to switch. I've been boxing for 22 years, and it took me a long time to be able to switch and be comfortable. And I see a lot of fighters when they first start boxing, they already start switching. Some people could do that, but I wouldn't do it because that's just gonna mess up your normal stance. First, get one stance down, almost 100%, and then you can start switching. If not, you're gonna start crossing your feet, and then yeah, it becomes a mess. So make sure you always start with your regular stance, perfect that at least 90 to 95% before you start switching. Those Grant gloves and Grant heavy bags are super expensive. Super expensive, just like the winning. Super expensive. But I mean, if you're Mayweather, you could afford that. Making 50 million a fight, that's crazy. And is like the way that you fight is the way that the way that you train is the way that you're gonna fight. If you see Mayweather, that's exactly how he fought too. He didn't really try to like hit you hard and try to knock you out. He tried to beat you mentally. Make you miss, make you pay, make you miss, make you pay. That's the way he's training right now. He's just turning his punches over, not really worried about power. But right here, he was already 45-0, so he already had a lot of injuries in his hands. So he wasn't really trying to throw haymakers anymore. my opinion on the shoulder roll, I mean, that's a really good defensive style. I think that's one of the best defensive styles, but you got to know exactly how to do it, right? Because when you're doing a shoulder roll, you're like this. So if you don't know how to block this side, and there's a couple ways to block this side. So if you're like this, you can do this to block, or you can use your shoulder. That's what's called the shoulder roll. Boom, 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 boom. But if you watch Mayweather when he got hit by Madonna and he got hit by Mosley, it was with that straight right or it was that overhand. Because he was doing this, and a lot of times they go back like that, so they're just gonna hit and boom. So I mean, the shoulder roll is really good. There's only a few fighters that have done it correctly, and Mayweather was one of them. But yeah, I definitely think the shoulder roll was really good. Yeah, a lot of fighters do try to do it, and I would stay away, far away from the shoulder roll. Do not do it. What's up, Cortez? But yeah, do not do the shoulder roll, especially if you're first starting out. It takes a special talent to do the shoulder roll. You gotta be really good on your toes. You gotta be really like you gotta be moving around the ring. You gotta have good IQ inside the ring. I'm not gonna lie. In my last fight that I ever competed through USA Boxing, I tried doing the shoulder roll just because it became a habit. I would do it in sparring. In the sparring, sometimes it would work. But then we do it in fights with people that are ranked like number one, number two in the nation. It's a whole different story. And I did it one time in one of my fights against, I think, a guy that was ranked second in the nation. And I was doing this, and usually when someone tries to hit me, I just back up, back up, make a miss by this much. But this guy threw a double straight right and hit me with the second one like clean. Yeah, I have my own boxing gym. Yeah, I do. I'm down here in Denver, Colorado. If you guys are in Denver, message me. I teach boxing classes here. I don't compete anymore. I'm just doing coaching. I'm also teaching people online as far as like YouTube, and I also have a home boxing program. I have my own gym here in Denver, Colorado. So if you guys are interested and you want to learn how to fight and you live in Denver, message me. Yeah, message me on Instagram because I don't know if you can message here on freaking YouTube, but my Instagram is ReadyEddie23. So check that out. Make sure you message me on YouTube. I mean Instagram. If you guys have any other questions, put them down. My lives are just called Boxing Talk because it's just anything boxing related. You put them down, I'll answer them. Yeah, I was down in Robert Garcia's boxing gym too a while back. I trained over there. I sparred a couple of his fighters. He's also one of the best coaches right now in boxing. Really good coach. Really, really, really good coach. Yeah, if you have a chance to train with him, do it. He's a really good coach. I definitely recommend. Recommend. Robert Garcia is one of the best coaches in this generation. He has a lot of good fighters too. Like he was, I think he trained Marcos Maidana when he was getting ready to fight Mayweather for this fight. Yeah, Mayweather's just like it's crazy because he doesn't have any like breaks. He just goes for like 30, 40 minutes straight on the bag. But if you watch him fight, he fought the first round like the last round. He was like just crazy. Yeah, you definitely can. I have some boxing workouts in here that you could do with no equipment. Make sure you check those out. Yeah, you definitely don't need a heavy bag. You could learn how to fight. You could get in great shape just by shadow boxing. Shadow boxing will probably be the second best boxing workout out there, right behind sparring. So yeah, you definitely can. Yeah, make sure you watch my videos. I have a bunch of videos here on my YouTube channel. How you could learn how to box with just shadow boxing. So make sure you check those videos out. Because I know a lot of people don't have access to gyms. So that's why I created this channel to help everybody out around the whole world to learn how to fight, learn how to get in great shape, and just to lift yourself up. Boxing is gonna help you overall with your mentality. Bottom or top? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Bottom or top? Yeah, yeah. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching all my videos. What I think about the Vargas sons? I think the youngest, I think his name is Emilio Vargas. He has special talent. He is really good. The other two guys are good too, but they're not as good as the youngest. So I'll say this: definitely, um, Emiliano Vargas. He's really good. He's really good. He's the only one that's signed to Top Rank. The other two, I think they're. I don't know what promoter they're with, but yeah, Emmy. He's really good. Yeah, I mean, 300 a month is crazy. That is crazy. Does that include like personal training or something? Cause that's crazy. But yeah, man, if you have no boxing gyms, make sure you watch some of my videos. I'll be showing you how to box from the ground up. Are those like really, really, really like fighters from the past? Cause I have no idea who they are. Jimmy and yeah, I have no idea who those guys are. Oh, thank you, man. The goat. I'm wearing this hat because that guy, look, he's the goat. Just kidding, man. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Eddie. I've been boxing for about 22 years. I was ranked third in the nation for three cassettes, like 3 years in a row, right? So, yeah, I was ranked in the nation for 3 years in a row. I have over 100 amateur fights. Been doing this for a long time. Tally joke. We don't joke around here, man. No jokes here. Yeah, that's good, man. Shadow box law. If you have a bag at home, hit it. If you need help with like combinations, I have a bunch of videos on here too, like giving you combinations that you could do really good combos from beginner level combos to advanced combos, footwork drills, everything. Yeah, so try all my drills out. These are drills that I've been doing since I was a kid. I started boxing at 8 years old, and like I have like maybe 10 different coaches throughout my whole boxing career. So I've learned a lot from each coach, right? So then I put everything into one. That's why like I know a lot. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, it does take a lot. I had to win state, I had to win regionals, and I had to place in the nationals. Yeah, I also went to the Olympic trials. I won one fight, and then I lost the next fight in the Olympic trials. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for subbing. If you guys want to do a live boxing workout with me, like I said, the Mexican G, you said you have a boxing bag at home. If you're available Tuesday at noon and you want to do a live boxing workout with me, you want to follow along, make sure you're ready by noon with your gloves on and everything. And then I'll be telling you what combos to throw. We'll be doing some calisthenics together, everything. Yeah, also I sparred Shakur Stevenson at the Olympic Training Center when I was basically when you get on Team USA and you're ranked top 4 in the nation, then you're able to train in the Olympic Training Center. And I was out there training and I got to spar Shakur Stevenson. It was really good work. That guy is really talented too. Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. There's a lot of actually my two favorite fighters are Eric Morales. He was one of the best Mexican fighters ever. Eric Morales, legend, and also Mayweather too, of course. But yeah, Morales, Barrera, Chavez, Marquez, all those guys, really good fighters. What weight class? I fought. I was a national champion in 123 and 132 pounds. So I was light, fast. Fast, quick. Yeah, 123 and 132. That's where I became a national champion. I also fought at 139 pounds when I was like getting ready to retire. That's the highest I fought in. I won the state Golden Gloves. I won the regional Golden Gloves, and I lost in the national Golden Gloves. But that was 139 pounds. That's the heaviest I ever got. Yeah, I believe that. I'm definitely a boxer. Definitely a boxer. That's why you could see me here studying Mayweather because I like to learn from defensive fighters because I consider myself a boxer. I like to learn the art of boxing. The art of boxing is to hit and not get hit. But you also don't want to be super boring like freaking Shakur. You gotta at least let your hands go. Yeah, the sweet signs, man. Hit and not getting hit. Oiled up. Man, this isn't a Diddy party here, man. We're not gonna be oiled up over here. Counter punches are the best. Yeah, I mean, countering is really good. That's like one of the best skills you can have, but you gotta know exactly how to counter someone. It's all about timing. Timing. You gotta have a really good timing to be a good counter fighter. Canelo's a really good fighter. Really good counter fighter, Canelo. Mayweather, a really good counter fighter. Hit and don't get hit. That's boxing right there. Hit and don't get hit. I can't really say nothing about the UFC because I'm not really a UFC person. I don't really watch the UFC. I used to watch McGregor a lot just because I liked his attitude. That guy was funny. But overall, I've seen a lot of people talk about John Jones, so maybe he's the best. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that whole Diddy situation is just funny. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean being a brawler, there's nothing wrong with being a brawler. I feel like you got to learn how to do both because sometimes when you're boxing, someone's gonna put you in deep waters, you know, and then running around and moving a lot is gonna take a lot out of you. So you gotta know how to find the inside too. Definitely practice fighting on the inside. As you will see when Mayweather fights on the inside, that's when he's right here. He's blocking, he's doing the shoulder roll. That's his inside game. Every fighter needs to learn how to find the inside. If not, someone's gonna put them in deep waters. These pressure fighters, they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. No Diddy though. Yeah, this is all boxing talk, guys. Let's keep it boxing. Man, De La Hoya gave Floyd a really, really good fight. Really good fight. I think he's the one that actually made Floyd. Cause before Floyd became super famous, De La Hoya was the cash cow. That's what they call him because he was doing the best pay-per-view numbers. Then after Mayweather beat De La Hoya, that's when he became one of the best. Yeah, that's what he said. I heard I think it was in the All Access or 24/7. Floyd Senior said that Oscar won. Yeah, I seen that. That fight was really close. So I'm not mad with Oscar winning. I'm not mad with it being a draw. I'm mad with the Floyd winning because it was that close of a fight. Yeah, just like Bevo right now, he lost to Better Beef. I was also not mad with that decision because it was such a close fight. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do think Oscar won. I think the right man won. I do think Floyd won. I think Oscar started off strong the first maybe 5, 6 rounds, and then Mayweather finished it. And if you're able to finish a fight, yeah, you're gonna win. So that's why I think Mayweather won because he finished strong. A draw would have been good. A draw would have been good too. And the thing that I just saw De La Hoya say in his Instagram that they're supposed to have a rematch, but then Mayweather retired for a year, which is kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like the way that I score, I like to score more like punches as far as like effective punches. You know, it doesn't matter if they're super powerful or not. If you're landing a jab and it hits them, that's the way I like to score it. I mean, yeah, I really can't say it was a robbery, you know, but I do think Bevo won. But I'm not mad about Better Be winning because it was that close of a fight. It could have went either way. Do I think Tank is the best? The Tank? No. No, 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 no. Tank still has a lot to prove. Like, he hasn't fought Lomachenko. He hasn't fought Shakur. He hasn't fought Devin Haney. Like, there's still a lot of fighters that he needs to beat in order to say that he's the best. Does he bring a lot of people? Does he have a good fan base? Yeah, just like Ryan Garcia. And I'm not saying he's the best, you know? But yeah, Tank definitely needs to start fighting better opponents to be considered the best. Jake Paul and Tyson, man, that's, I don't know. Like, really, I think right now, for me, that's a 50-50 fight because Mike Tyson is 60 years old. Well, I think he's pushing 60 years old. And Jake Paul is like 20, like mid 20s. So I don't know, man. That's kind of scary. I do want Tyson to win, but I don't know, man. Like if you watch him train, he's looking slow. And last time they saw him in the airport, he could barely walk. And then he's gonna fight. That's kind of scary, but props to him though. He's about to make a buttload of money in that fight. I'll fight Mike Tyson and Jake Paul if they're to pay me how much they get paid. Do I think Ryan Garcia has improved? I mean, I thought he did improve a lot when he fought Devin Haney, but now I'm hearing that he could probably be in steroids. So I don't know, but I thought he did improve a lot. But if he was on steroids, then I don't know. My favorite combo is this: jab, cross, lead hook, because you could use the jab and the cross to close the distance, and then once you close the distance, boom, three right in the chin. That's my favorite combo. It's not too long. It is not too short. Jab, cross, lead hook. Yeah, I mean he's fit, but it's different getting hit in the head when you're in your 30s and 40s and getting hit in the head when you're 60. That's a big difference. No, there's only one Manny Pacquiao. There's never gonna be another. He might be the closest to him, but nah, there's no one that's gonna be like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was an 8 division world champion, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean uppercut too. So you got one, two, and then boom, uppercut. That'd be good too. So yeah, like those two right there. Jab, cross, lead hook, or jab, cross, lead uppercut. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao's a legend, man. 8 division world champion. That's hard to do. It's really hard to do. How can you improve your hook? The way you want to improve your hook is you got to work on pivoting, rotating your hips. Remember, power comes from your legs. First of all, you got to have good form. There's some coaches that say you got to have 90 degree angle when you're throwing a hook. You're going to look like a robot doing that. No, don't do that. You got to throw it, boom, right here. You gotta aim it towards the chin and then come down towards the end. You're turning your wrist, boom, and then you're coming right back to your face. But always remember, you gotta work on rotating your hips, bending your knees. That's how you become a good fighter. That's how you improve your punching power, especially on the hooks. Yeah, man, I'm a boxer. Love boxing. Love boxing. I have 22 years boxing experience. 22 years boxing experience. Look, this right here is Mayweather when he was still pretty boy. If a lot of you guys don't know, he was a really good fighter. No, yeah, I mean, of course, UFC fighters are gonna use boxing because UFC has all the martial arts. Boxing is just one martial art, so of course they're gonna use some boxing in their style, but it's never gonna be the same, you know, because a boxer has all their life to improve boxing. UFC has to improve every single aspect in martial arts. So yeah, it's that's why like, every time a UFC fighter tries to do boxing, they always get beat up bad. Same thing if a fighter does UFC. I mean, they're gonna lose. Even though I think Ricardo Mayorga, he did MMA and he won a couple of fights. So I mean, that shows you that fighters could also do something in MMA. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's all in the hips. It's all in the legs. That's how you build your power. You gotta sit down on your punches. Just like if you watch Mike Tyson, he would get low with his punches. He would like literally sit down, then he'd come up. Cause power comes from the legs. If you're just throwing hands like this, you're throwing arm punches. You gotta sit down on your punches. You gotta bend those knees. Yeah, I believe that. There are some fighters that have won in MMA, like Ricardo Mayorga. He won a couple of fights MMA. So did Clarissa Shield. She went MMA and she won a couple of fights. And I haven't seen one MMA fighter go to boxing and win. I mean, yeah, not top level. It's different when it's top level, but those guys still know enough that they should be able to beat any fighter. Because if you're just fighting a boxer, all you gotta do is kick him or take him down. You know, you just gotta make sure that you don't get caught as you're doing that, get punched. Tyson Fury, yeah, Tyson Fury's. I think he's supposed to be fighting Usyk again here pretty soon. Think I don't know when they're gonna fight, but I just saw an interview of them. Yeah, but Holyfield was freaking 80 years old. You know that guy was super old. No man, that's why I'm doing this live. Keep asking the questions. This live is called Boxing Talks, so you guys can put all the questions you have down below, and I'll answer them, all of them. I'll be going live twice a week. So if you have a question that comes up to you, make sure you write it down. So when I go live, bam, I'll answer it. I mean, I can't really say nothing about MMA because I've never done MMA. But man, boxing helps so much with self defense, with your mindset, with everything. So I always say boxing. You just gotta like if you're just doing it for fitness, then you just gotta know, exactly the right ways to get fit and not actually get hit. Yeah, Usyk, he's the best right now in the heavyweight division. I think he'll be Tyson Fury again. There's no doubt about that. Francis, yeah, that was a close fight too. But yeah, I think he did win. I think he beat Fury. Yeah, I think if Fury loses again to Usyk, he's probably gonna retire. I see that. Yeah, I think Usyk will win again. I don't see no one right now in the heavyweights beating Usyk. No one. He's too talented. That guy is super good. I think Fury, he has a chance, but his chances are slim. He has to be like the perfect fighter that day to win. Yeah. Yeah, best boxing IQ right now, most definitely. Yeah, I mean it's different. Like to be able to use your weight against someone that's a really good fighter, really good mover, is hard. It's hard, and I think that's why Tommy Fury. I was gonna say Tommy Fury. Um, that's why, yeah, that's why Fury can't really do that because as he's trying to use his weight, Usyk is creating angles and he's making him pay for that. Usyk is just really good. Right now, I'm a coach. I coach here on my YouTube channel. I coach on my Instagram. I coach in person. I teach boxing fitness classes and I teach boxing classes to get it, to be a good boxer. But I have a job too, so there's not all I do. I want to, like, once I have enough subscribers here on my YouTube channel, I just want to be a full-time content creator. Just teach the world everything I know about boxing because I've been boxing for 22 years. That's my goal. And I'm not gonna stop till I get there, guys. Lomachenko, yeah, Lomachenko in his prime, the greatest footwork I ever seen. That guy was best footwork ever, all time. Brother, you're Vate. What does that mean? Yeah, boxing is the best. Definitely. Definitely, definitely, definitely. You guys want to see young Floyd? Here, I'll show you. Look, young Floyd. I'm always studying fights. For the past 2 days, I've been watching a lot of Mayweather fights. Cause you could never stop learning, whether you're a coach or a fighter. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. I think this is probably Mayweather's first or second fight. Cause he looks super young there. Yeah, boxing helps you with discipline, with dedication. It shows you how to work hard. It's gonna improve your mindset. Your mentality is gonna be through the roof. So yeah, I definitely recommend boxing to everyone that's having like problems in life and everyone there, man, they're like a family. You know, that circle that's there, everyone's like a family. They're all there to cheer you up. It's like a little community, sometimes a big community. Everyone's there to try to help each other out. What do you think of parry and pull counters? So parrying is really good. That's a really good defensive move. Really good defensive move. Pull counters are also really good. The only thing about parry is that a lot of times if someone gives you a feint and you do a parry, you're right here. Because I see a lot of fighters do parries like this or like that. They just leave their face right open. So if you parry like this and then someone comes over the top, they're gonna make you pay for that. I'm Mexican too. Yeah, I'm Mexican, guys. No, the fight is not live. That fight was Mayweather when he was still young. Yeah, that was Mayweather when he was still super young, but it's not live. Yeah, whether you're heartbroken, whether you are having a hard time at work, whether you hate your life, whatever, go take it out on the bags, and you're gonna make some really good friends in the boxing gym because everyone there has the same problems. Yeah, definitely. Mexican fighters have heart. They have heart like no other. Or on the enemies. What do you mean, or on the enemies? Like you'll have enemies in the boxing gym? No, no enemies. unless you go spar at other gyms, then you might have some enemies there. But everyone that boxes in your gym that you go to, everyone's their friends there. Even if you're just trying to take each other's head off, at the end of the day, everyone's there. Like they'll dab you up. Oh, just opponents. Yeah. But even that, like, after you fight your opponent, whatever, you're still gonna dab them up, because there's always that respect, because it takes a lot of work to get in the ring, So there's always that mutual respect. All right, man, like, boom, boom. I think AJ is finished. Yeah, I think he's done. Maybe he'll come back, win a fight or two. But as far as like competing at the highest level, trying to become a world champion again, I think he's done. Yeah, I mean, I'm Mexican, but I live in the U.S. Yeah, that's standard. After each fight, you gotta give respect. Unless a fighter really really hates you, then they might not give you that respect. If there's like bad blood, but even sometimes if they're bad blood, they'll squash it after the fight. Yeah, Usyk right now, no one could beat Usyk right now. Maybe in a couple of years when his legs die out, but right now I don't see no one beating Usyk. That guy is just too good. All right, guys, I'm gonna answer a few more questions. So if you have any more questions, put it down below. Just a few more questions, and after that, I'm gonna end my live. But I will see you guys Tuesday at noon. If you want to do a workout with me, Tuesday at noon. I'll be live again Tuesday at noon. And right now, I'm working on a video on how to improve your punching power. And hopefully that video is up by this weekend or if not next weekend. Yeah, Fury got humbled. Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, the boost will beat him again. He'll be he'll be um he'll be AJ again for sure. But no one's gonna be Usyk. I'll say that right now. No one's gonna be Usyk. It's just like maybe 5 years ago you had Wilder, you had AJ. Those guys were dominating the heavyweights. Now it's just Fury and Usyk. But I think Usyk beats them all. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Man, you're from Africa, South Africa. Thank you. Make sure you have a good night. Over here, I'm in the U.S., Denver, Colorado. It's barely 7 over here. But yeah, I have fans from all over the world. So man, thank all you guys. I started this channel last year with 0 subscribers, and I grew it to over 72,000 subs. My goal is to reach 100,000 subs, hopefully by the end of this year. So yeah, thank you guys for subbing. Yeah, I mean, when they fight, I'll go live the next day, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know, man. I told you that Usyk was gonna win, cause yeah, Usyk's gonna win. But I mean, we could argue about this all day. But when they fight, I'll go live the next day. So either you'll tell me, hey, I told you Fury won, or I'm gonna be like, I told you Usyk's gonna win. I just don't believe Fury's gonna beat Usyk. All right, guys. I'll answer one more question and then I'm out. I got places to be and people to see. Yeah, man, I respect everybody's opinion. That's what I'm saying. This is just boxing talk. Whatever you want to say about boxing, put it down. I respect it all. We're just fans of the game. We all love boxing here. But as you can see over here, Mayweather, See, fighting the inside. You see that? Inside game, inside game. He's getting hit. He's getting hit. But that's boxing, man. You're gonna get hit. There's no fighter out there that's not ever gotten hit. You're gonna get hit. It's how you respond, you know? So the difference between the inside, when you're inside, you're fighting close distance, right? You close the distance. That's why it's called inside fighting, because you're fighting the inside. You're closing the distance. When you're on the outside, you open up the distance. You're further out. You can fully extend your punch. When you're in the inside, you're kind of just in here working on hooks and uppercuts. But when you're on the outside, you can fully extend your punch. No, it's not a live fight. Mayweather's retired. This is like probably one of his first fights. It's not a live fight. Yeah, Mayweather's retired. Yeah, usually longer fighters stay on the outside because I mean, if you don't have a long reach, then most likely you're trying to close the distance, right? You're trying to make your way in. So you're using head movement, you're using ankles, footwork to get inside. Yeah, Mayweather, he's old now, man. He's old. He still be fighting though. He be doing those YouTube fights. But as far as like actual like fights, like nah, no way. He doesn't compete anymore. He just does like YouTube more type fights. Like yeah, exhibitions. There you go. That's the word I was trying to say. Yeah, he just does exhibitions. He be fighting like other YouTubers and other celebrities, but he doesn't compete anymore. Two lines, Ronaldo and Mike Tyson. Yeah, it's a GOAT. It means it stands for greatest of all time. Right here, greatest of all time. I'm trying to be the greatest YouTuber of all time, the greatest coach of all time. Because I don't really compete anymore. I had over 100 amateur fights. I'm not trying to get hit in the head anymore, man. So I'm trying to teach people everything I learned in these past 22 years. And that's why I'm doing boxing talks too, because a lot of time I can't really interact with anybody else, you know? Yeah, it definitely is real. That's why I'm like, I'm not trying to get hit in the head anymore, man. I got hit already so many times with sparring, with fights. So yeah, I'm not trying to get hit anymore. Now I'm just trying to show people everything that I learned throughout my whole 22 years boxing career. All right, guys, I'm gonna answer one more question. If you guys have any other question, put it down below. Then I'm out. I am out. Till then, you guys can watch this fight right here. Look, inside game, inside game. Okay, my weight right now, I don't compete. I walk around like 165. When I fought, I was a national champion here in the U.S. at 123 pounds and 132 pounds. The last time I fought at 139. But right now, I'm like 165. But yeah, when I used to compete, I was 123, 132, and 139. Those are my three weight classes where I did the most, the best. You know, I was actually a state champion in 108 pounds, 114 pounds, 119 pounds, 123, 132, at 139. And so I was a six division state champion, six weight class state champion. And I was a two division national champion. I won nationals at 123 and 132. No, I decided not to turn pro. You know, it's just life happens. No excuses though. You know, there's a lot that was going on around that time that I was trying to turn pro. No, 139, because in the amateurs it's 139, not 140. If you Google USA boxing weight classes, you'll see right there. Um, it's 139, not 140. In the pros, it is 140, but not in the amateurs. I'll tell you guys this, man. My record is not as good because when I first started boxing, I lost a lot. My first 2 years in boxing, I was like 5-20. I had like 20 losses because I was a kid. I started boxing at 8 years old. I wasn't any good. I was also smaller and chunkier, so I would fight bigger kids. But then I went on a 30 winning streak, and I mean it's kind of hard to say my record, but I would say like 80 wins and like 40 losses, maybe like 85 wins, 40 losses around there. Because I did lose like 20 fights and when I was 20, 30 fights when I was still a kid. And I never quit though, man. Everyone was telling me, hey man, boxing's not for you. You should quit because I had like 5 wins and like 30 losses when I first started boxing. But I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, you know? It wasn't until I became like a teenager and then that's when I started taking boxing more serious, that's when I started winning. I went on like a 30 winning streak, then I lost one fight, and then I won like 20 more. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Like that just shows, man, you can never say never. Never say never. If someone says you can't do something, you gotta prove them wrong. That's what I've been doing my whole life. You know, at first when I started this YouTube channel, everyone's saying, "Oh man, no one's gonna watch your content. You know, no one's gonna do this. No one." I'm like, "All right, you just watch. You gonna see." And now I have 72,000 subs. You know, I'm gonna just keep proving everybody wrong. And next, I told some family and friends that I will have 100 subs, and they're saying, "Oh, you're never gonna get 100 subs." I have 72,000 subs now, so we get in there. We get in there. I personally think Shakur will be Tank. I think Shakur will be Tank. Shakur to me is the next Mayweather. He's kind of boring, no lie, but his talent is super good, super good. To be able to hit and not get hit, man, that is crazy. Like Shakur has the best defense in boxing right now. If you don't think so, hey man, I respect that, but go watch his fights and let me know how many times that boy gets hit in a fight. Not a lot. I actually sparred Shakur in the Olympic Training Center when I was in Team USA. I went down to the Olympic Training Center to spar Shakur, and I gave that boy some good work. Like I remember I had him in the ropes, and he was having trouble getting out. What's up, everybody? Ben Whitaker. Oh yeah, I seen that he just fell off the ring and he just walked out. That's kind of funny. He was gassed. I think he left in a wheelchair. Huh? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he was just gassed out. That guy was tired. You know. Good night, Ivan. Good night, guys. If you guys are going to sleep, see you guys later. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of skill to be able to do that, you know? Like to be able to know how to keep your distance. Because you could easily cut somebody off. Easily cut somebody off, but Shakur won't let you cut him off. That's why I think he's special talent. He reminds me of Floyd because Floyd, when he was money, he was able to keep good distance on all his fighters, you know? But I respect that. I know a lot of people don't like him because of the way he fights. You know, he is a boring fighter. I'm not gonna lie, but if you like the art of boxing, then you'll like the way Shakur fights because man, he is so technical. I just wish he threw a little bit more punches, but hey, it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna end my live right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be going live every single week, at least twice. At least twice, you know, a week. I'll be going live. So if you guys want to see my lives, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'll be going live every other, not every other day, but twice a week. Twice a week I'll be going live, so make sure you guys like and sub. And also, if you guys want to support my channel and you want to donate some gifts or whatever, it's, everything is much appreciated here. You know, it definitely it helps a long way, man. It takes a lot of time to edit the videos, to freaking make videos, all that. It's a lot of work, especially when you're first starting out. It's a lot of work, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Tuesday I'll be doing a live boxing workout. If you guys are interested, you want to follow along, make sure you're gloved up and ready to go on Tuesday. I'll be doing a live boxing workout. Thank you guys for watching.